Yes, butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hi, welcome back to Petals and Tea Tarot. Today we have the question of what kind of self-love do you need the most right now? This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I'll get you a close look at that one. So just take a deep breath and pick which pile most resonates with you, and I'll see you in the reading. If you chose this When I Have Faith, When I Lean on Faith of the Universe, Peace Becomes Real card, then this is your reading. So I've already laid out all your cards, and I just kind of want to get into your self-love, what self-love is going to help you most right now. And I'm feeling a little bit is self-discipline with others. We have a lot of energy here, which is kind of focused on how the world can kind of be a cruel place, and you're trying to reach out and kind of help other people. And also continue going in your career path. But what I'm sensing here is that how to continue forward with the most self-love you can is be persistent in the way you see the world and the way that your vision upholds. So other people might have put down your vision and how you see the world. Like they may have been pessimistic to how you see, but it's like being honest to yourself and being honest to your vision. So it's self-honesty and self-discipline is the biggest things here. When you have the healer card, I feel like you have tried to heal people and that you are a good healer in healing people's perspectives, but you can't always rely on that because some people just see the world in this tower moment, in this disaster, right? And the world can be a cruel place, but if you don't try to learn something from the misfortunes, then you're never going to get further. I think you value success a lot, and you value like getting higher in whatever business you do. You like to kind of, help others that are less than you or lower than you, but you also really like climb, and you're able to go forward with helping others and steadily working on something. You kind of spread your wings and soar, like you're very very ambitious, I would say, and in your pursuits. And another way you can some more self-love that you could do is speaking your truth and speaking your voice. You may be kind of, it's like others who may be struggling to see, you may be focused too much on helping them see finally the light, helping them, healing them, right? But it's also using your voice to be like, all right, I need a timeout. I need to focus more on me and what I'm going to do to move forward. There's a balance here, because on one side we have it's time for healing, not war, and persistence, and on the other side we have success and being your own knight and being independent. So it's an equal balance of persisting on and continuing to help people and healing them, and then the other side is kind of being more independent and focused on your own success and your own fullness. Your worldview is really miraculous. You really have a bright view of the world. And I'm just feeling like the best thing you can do for yourself is kind of, even here with the universe, leaning on faith of the universe. It's kind of, sometimes you need people that you can lean on as well, not just helping everybody else. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys, pile 1. Thanks for coming to your reading, and I hope to see you again. Bye. If you chose this card, there's a stream of love supporting my dreams, and then this is your reading. So I already placed out all the cards for you, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. So the first thing I want to say is that you're undergoing, I feel like, a big transformation of self. You're kind of changing your habits, changing things that used to be, people that used to be close to you, you may be realizing were actually sabotaging you in your future. There's kind of some choices to be made now of who to let go of, who to hold on to, and the angels want you to know that you're not alone during this time, that previous things that might have left you will be found again, and they ask you to have patience. Some self-love that you could need right now is kind of self-compassion and being aware, being gentle with yourself, and being aware of what's going on through the changes. You know, you may have felt in the past that you were giving a lot of emotions and coming towards people that may not have appreciated you in the way that you needed them to. And this is about finding new friendships and new people in your life that will support you. But during this time, knowing that, you know, you're not alone, that you still have your angels waiting for you, and there's other people that love you, right? There's a sense here that, you know, with the Queen and the Knight and the King of Pentacles, there's a dynamic of working very hard with the King, but the Queen is, you know, very emotional, very in tune with her feelings, and there's kind of two energies of working towards this goal and then also kind of feeling maybe interrupted by this sudden impact of emotions, this stream of love almost. So I feel like this is coming for you, this after your hard work and you wait through this with patience and kindness and gentleness, there's going to be more love that awaits you, more friendships that await you, more people that will help you heal. Yeah, I'm feeling like that you'll just illuminate this light from you. You'll be drawn to this light that will help you. So the self-care that you could need right now is, well, I mean, patience here with Patience card. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So knowing that now may not be the time to be focusing on, you know, a fear. It's about having confidence in yourself, confidence in your next steps. They're also, you know, speaking words of love here. So there might be things that you're saying to yourself on a daily basis that you wouldn't say to others, and it's good to speak kindly to yourself, even if you do not feel the words immediately when you say them, but saying them regardless of that. Yeah, I think, you know, people in your past, or could you just yourself, you could be not treating yourself with the right sweetness, you could say, because it says you deserve sugar, not salt, as you would others. And, you know, being kind to yourself in this moment of transformation, in this moment of awakening of self, an awakening of the higher self. So losing things and changing in your environment, in your work, even the people around you, those changes are meant to happen. You know, we're meant to go through changes in our life. We're meant to lose people so we can become closer to our true self and become closer to the person that we want to be. So the loss of anything is only the future gain of further things, right? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. Pile 2, thanks for coming to your reading. Hope to see you again. Bye. Read your reading. If you chose this, I sang I Let Go of the Shadow of the Past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, then this is your reading. So, laid out all your cards, and I'm just going to kind of get what I'm feeling. This is about the self-love that can really help you right now and what self-love you need. So, with these cards, I feel like you've been focused on work a lot. And this may, with the Eight of Pentacles here, it may be saying to take a break, but right after is the Seven of Pentacles, which is telling me keep persevering, and you have Cedar here, ritual. So I don't think it is necessarily take a break, but more keep going forward, but make a ritual out of it. You know, wake up at a certain time, and if your job already has that, like wake up at a certain time, you have to, then that might not be for everyone, but it's just like when you are there, maybe set some rituals, things to do, habits afterwards. Set some ground rules for when I get home, I'm going to do this and this and this kind of thing. Now with this card here, it's definitely let going of the shadow of the past. There's definitely a feeling here that there is some possible secrets in your past with the red rose here. You know, there's possibly, maybe from, it doesn't have to be secrets that are big. It could be just maybe there's secrets with your friends, maybe there's secrets that you have held. But I'm drawn to the Seven of Pentacles here with all the different like faces in the rocks, almost telling me like you haven't shown your emotions openly. The Nine of Cups as well. Like you haven't, maybe it's not a secret technically, but you just haven't been expressing yourself openly and expressing your, you know, emotions through how you interact with others. You may be very like kind of cold faced, or not like poker face, we'll say. You may not show yourself like that. You may be kind of holding a lot of things in. I do feel like your job has to do with helping people with service here. Or this is talking about, instead of helping others, maybe do a good service for yourself, because we have a take yourself out on a date. So maybe take a break from all the energy being put onto others and take some time out for you. You know, you can feel good helping others, but you can also feel good helping yourself and taking care of you. You also have patience here. So patience is pause before you take action, trust the divine timing is at work, and be patient and play while you wait. Yeah. With the iris right here too, it's, you know, looking for rainbows after it rains, right? Being patient with yourself. I feel like some self-love that you can need right now is self-forgiveness from the past. This doesn't have to be your mistakes, it could be someone else's, but it's being patient with yourself while you're working through difficult times. Now, if in the past, if you've been thinking about a situation or a certain scenario that happened, you know, asking, like making a wish, you know, wishing upon stars and like praying about it could be something that will help you. If this isn't resonating with you for the shadow of the past, like someone from the past kind of keeping your attention, or you don't feel like there's still hope there, you're just not thinking about it or anything, I feel like the main message here and the main self-love that you can do is, you know, self-trust and respect in moving forward. Yeah, you've gone through a lot with certain people in your life and certain people in the past, and it may feel like you need to hold on to them, but maybe that is for reevaluation. With your career and with work, if you keep persisting and continuing on, you will have everything that you could want. You could have all like 9 cups, you know, you can have whatever it is you desire from this work or career that you're pursuing. You know, I'm seeing a lot of prosperity and luxury and kind of freedom from the burdens of, you know, maybe you're going to hopefully like stop within a certain amount of time after you've made this plan, you know. You know, there's definitely a turn of events here after you keep going. Persistence is huge. So this is also like self-dedication and working on that with yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Thanks for coming to reading. Hope to see you again. Pile 4, if you chose this card saying, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love, then this is your reading. So I've already laid out all your cards, and I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. So there's a lot of positivity here. So if you haven't been feeling really positive, Spirit wants you to know there's a lot of good things coming and that you should be focusing on more of that side. They're asking you to kind of change your perspective on things. You know, way we see things now is not always the way things are. You may be hiding yourself a little bit with the Hermit, be kind of going back into your shell, but there's a lot of beauty out here for you that you need to let go and shine through all of this hiding, right? You need to open up your shell a little bit. With playfulness, a way you can do that might be just like having fun with it, letting loose, you know. With your sundress, I'm really drawn to like the freeness of it, the peace that you will feel once you kind of let go of the restraints that you've put on yourself. With the High Priestess here, you might be also studying really hard, or also it can be meaning you're very intuitive or in touch with your intuition. We have abundance and the sun. Yeah, you have a lot of abundance coming for you, a lot of celebration here. This is a time to reconnect with family celebrations by yourself, you know, taking time to really celebrate you. There's lots of good energy here, and Spirit's asking, like, really keep going. Like, you can't stop. You just gotta keep going, could keep pushing. You know, you have everything you need ahead of you. You know, there's a sense of cleansing the old. Like, after the rain, the sun comes out, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. And there's a message here of like focusing on that new start, because every day is a new start. You know, you're never broken, right? There's a feeling here that you might want to hide yourself because you feel like you are not whole, or you are not an abundant, beautiful being. But you know, you have abundance here. You're being asked right now, the most self-love you can give to yourself is to fall into this abundance, fall into this celebration, have good times with your family, have, you know, letting go of those blocks that might have been within you. You know, so it says here, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So if you're feeling like right now at a time of trauma or conflict or fear, you know that is being uplifted off of you, and that there's a bright new beginning here. You never have to hide yourself from anyone. You are the creator of your story. You are the painter of your world, right? You can paint whatever backdrop, whatever story that you want. And I think the most beautiful is being free to be yourself, confident in yourself. And, you know, I'm really drawn to this flower hyacinth here. Playfulness, you know, having more fun is really a strong message here. This can mean, like, it doesn't have to be a celebration, it doesn't have to be a party or anything like that, but having fun can be whatever it means for you. Maybe that is sitting in peace and just absorbing love in, or like going out in nature and just absorbing the wind or the sun or the air. This is completely self-acceptance. And you may be like, well, I accept myself. And you just gotta accept all of you, the parts of you that you feel don't belong, do. They do. All of you belongs, all of you is ready to move forward into this beautiful new period. You also got all 3 major arcana cards, so yay you. Yeah, there's just beautiful things coming for you. There's rainbows and just lightness and celebration. This is a time for you to really explore your options and see what's in store for you ahead. No more hiding, you know, it's coming out. And you know, with the Hermit here and also the Sun, you can see very different energies, right? I think you're in this Hermit energy of hiding, but they want you to be here in the Sun, in this bright, radiant light that's kind of coming forward and finally knowing your worth and knowing how amazing you are, and the confidence you can. Once you start having confidence in yourself, others will start having confidence in you. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys, pile 4. Thanks for coming to the reading, and I hope to see you again. Bye.